Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Ty Boogie. Hey, man, your boy's back in the building. Hold up, let me show y'all what I got going on. You feel me? We got a good reaction today, but not only do we have a good reaction, we also got a Taco Tuesday celebration. You feel me? We not missing no days on the eating. If y'all know anything about me, I like to eat. I'm a foodie, all right? Your boy like to eat. Your boy likes to eat, man. So, look, we ain't going to waste too much time. We're going to get straight into this reaction. Basically, she's about to expose the game that women play, all right? The games that women play, all right? But, hey, to any new viewers, welcome to the Boogie Down podcast, you feel me? To all my returning viewers, welcome back, you feel me? You know, all that good stuff. But, yo, we ain't going to waste too much time. Make sure you hit that like button. Like, seriously, hit the like button because it really helps your boy out. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hey, man, let's get into this.
She literally just exposes the psychology of females when dealing with guys, and then apologize to females for giving out the secrets. All right, so let's listen to her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Y'all was so mad at me, so I guess I'm gonna help y'all out, all right? So, if you want the girl to fall in love with you, here's how. Step 1, you gonna go and touch her in, like, the right places. It's not, I'm gonna touch your titties, I'm gonna touch your ass, this ass, no. You see, you're talking to her, she's chilling, good vibes, and you're just gonna put her hair behind her ear. It's so small, and it's like, oh my God, did he just? Or like number 2, y'all.
Hold up. Let me address number 1 real quick. Number 1 is valid. If you could touch a woman properly, you know, in the right place, if it's consensual, let me just say that, that's valid. Like, women do get turned on by that if you do it the right way. Like, if you talking, and I mean, you might like touch on her shoulder, break that touch barrier. I usually like to let women break that touch barrier first. But if I see, like, you know, we real comfortable or whatever, I might break it first, you know, with something just real light as, like, you know, touching on the arm while we talking or whatever. You know, if you see, like, you know, y'all flirting, like fixing her hair, like, let's just say she got little hair sticking up, like hitting her with one of these, like, all right, let me just, wait, hold on, let me get that for you. Like, nah, I mean, she gonna get a little shy because she's like, oh my God, is my hair messed up? She might pull out her phone, look at her phone or whatever. But that's valid. What she just said is valid. Nah, I mean, like, what she said is valid. Like, the whole fixing the hair, women do like that. And I've seen a lot of girls blush, you know, if I, like, fix their hair, like, or something like that. Yeah.
Talking, you're this close, and you look at her eyes, and you can kiss her, but you're not going to. You are just gonna have like a little self-control. Like, she's gonna be thinking, like, why doesn't he kiss me? Why does he want, like, it's the little tiny things that make her fall in love. Or number 2, you're gonna text her like, I'm 20 minutes away, we're going to Target, or we're going to the gym, or whatever. That.
All right, so to her number 2, she said that women basically, hold up, my bad. What did you say? I just lost train of thought.
Text her like, I'm 20 minutes away, we're going to Target.
Oh, when you close the, so basically what she says is if you got the opportunity to kiss her, you know, you got the opportunity to hug her or something like that, don't do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, these are games, like, these are honestly games, but in the reality, these things they just work, you know what I mean? So when a woman sees that you have self-control to not react, even though the opportunity is there, she'll question herself, which will make her be more interested in you because you're not acting like everybody else. You know what I mean? Is that a game? Is that toxic? It definitely is. You know what I mean? Whether or not you want to play that game, I'm going to tell you right now, for personal experience, it definitely works. Now, I mean, that's why they say you don't just validate somebody. Like, now, I mean, like, people like to chase validation. Don't validate them. Now, I mean, it'll keep them chasing you. It's a toxic game, but again, she's speaking facts. I know from experience that works, but that's just an example that people play games.
Or we're going to the gym, or whatever. That way, you don't have to spend a dime, and it's super friendly. But it fucks with her mind. Does he fuck with me? Does he not? Like, he likes spending time with me, but, like, we're not going on a real date. It's like, what is this? But I guarantee you, she gonna love it. And number 3, say y'all about to go somewhere for real. And she does her makeup. It's evident she got makeup on. you compliment a little thing like, I like your eyebrows, or I like your lip liner, or is that blush? It's something so small, but it's like, he sees me. He sees. Because I know y'all be like, oh, you look better with no makeup. Shut the fuck up. We don't care about that. We did our...
Listen, that is a fact, yo. That is a fact. Y'all, fellas, what we got to think about is how much time women put into their makeup. Like, we sit here and say things like, you don't need makeup. And to us, it's flattering. It's like, that should be chivalry. You know, but you got to think about it from their perspective. It's nice that you feel like they don't need it, and they're accepted by you if they don't wear it. That's cool. But if they have it on, for you to tell them they don't need it, like, or make them feel less than while they have it on, it's like, okay, well, I have this face on. Like, I mean, I put a lot of work into it. A lot of women even pay for their makeup to get done. Women watch tutorials to get to get their makeup done. So telling them something small about their makeup, not only does it tell them that you pay attention to detail, it makes them feel good. Like, wow, like like she said, he sees me. Know what I mean, again, that's how you give a real compliment. Know what I mean, something small, not, wow, you just look beautiful right now. That's mad vague, and mad other dudes is gonna tell her that tonight. You gotta look at something, and I might act stupid or whatever. I'll be like, what's that? Know what I mean, what's that black stuff you got on your lashes or whatever? It's kind of cute. Know what I mean, I kind of like that. Or what's the black lines you got on your, you know, I'll say something like that. She'll be like, oh, it's eyeliner, thank you. Like, all the while, that actually like makes her feel kind of good. Like, all right, like that little detail, it's big. That it sounds small, but that detail sounds much better than, wow, you look so pretty right now. Know what I mean? Or like when girls got lip liner on. I love lip liner. Know what I mean? I think it's growing up watching my mom wear lip liner. You know, I like seeing women with lip liner. Know what I mean? Saying something like that, like, yo, I like that line. Know what I mean? Like, that shit kind of fire. It sounds much better than, you just look so pretty right now. You're so pretty. You know how many times girls hear they pretty? But yeah, she's speaking
makeup.
facts.
We don't need to hear you going, okay, let me not go on a tangent. Either way, just compliment something. And lastly, this is where the toxic comes in. I know I was doing healthy, I was doing so well, but, you know, I was toxic in the last video. Okay. Y'all out, club, kickback, whatever. You gonna tell her, we gonna take one more shot and we out of here. She gonna be like, huh? She gonna have to tell her little friend, sorry girl, I gotta go. He calling me, okay. But when you get to the car, you playing some good music, like a little something sexy, hours and hours and hours. And when you get to the crib, she gonna be thinking, what's up, what's the word? And you gonna put the 2K on. You gonna put that game on. She not gonna know what to.
Right now, I'm tripping. She ain't just say that.
And when you get to the crib, she gonna be thinking, what's up, what's the word? And you gonna put the 2K on. You gonna put that game on. You gonna
listen, my boys, my guys, fellas, brothers in attendance. Don't do that. That's childish. That right there is childish. Inviting a girl over, getting her all hot and ready, feeling spicy, just to put on 2K is crazy. I get what she's trying to say. She's trying to say, get her mind wondering what y'all about to do. Know what I mean? And tease her a little bit. You know, tease her a little bit, stall a little bit. Know what I mean? To the point where she's kind of waiting for it, or she's fiending for it. Get her to fiend for it. But don't start playing a video game. To me, that's crazy. Huh? Okay, it's okay. Go ahead, close the door. That's my nephew. But yeah, close the door, Jace. Slam it. Okay. But anyways, but yeah, man, don't play that game. That was corny.
put that game on? She not gonna know what to do. Like, at that point, she's gonna be like, yo, you invited me over here and you playing a game? We're not gonna do nothing? At that point, she's begging for it. She wants it. You don't have to do nothing. You're gonna be like, oh, if you want to do something else, we can. But, like, she You working part-time, she doing a whole motherfucking job, my nigga.
Now, all the things she's saying may sound like a little weird or confusing to a lot of dudes and stuff like that. But I always talk about on my channel how women love emotional variety. That's why they don't like these simps. She just literally explained how when a dude does certain things, good and not so good. Basically, giving her what she wants and not giving her what she wants. Emotional variety. Women are more attracted to a man that gives her emotional variety, not that simp stuff. Not a man who's just going to do what she wants all the time. That's boring to her. You know what I'm saying? When you can give her what she wants, and then sometimes you can push her buttons, for some reason that does something to them mentally, bro. I don't know why they like that. That's how they are, but that's just how they are. Okay.
I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you why they like that. Human nature likes what they feel like that we can't have. Everything in life, we are all chasing something we don't have. And I mean, we are all chasing to be somebody that we're not right now. Same thing for women. Women are so used to men fiending, willing to do anything, just willing to take the clothes off of their back to put it down on a puddle so they can walk over a puddle. And I mean, they're used to that. So you got to think about it. If you're trying to stand out, if you're that one dude that's like, nah, I don't just fall to anybody's feet. I don't just jump when somebody tells me to jump. They're going to look at you differently than they look at everybody else. They may say things like, oh my God, why are you like that? Like, what do you like? I remember I had a girl tell me that when I was like, I was like 18. She was like 24 or something like that. And I basically broke it down. Like, I mean, women like me because I'm not like other dudes. I mean, I don't just give women what they want. I mean, so I'm more interesting. She didn't like that I was so honest, but she kept asking me questions like, that's crazy, but why do you think that? Okay, so the fact that you sitting here asking me questions and you're so heavily invested in finding out my mindset proves my point. It is I'm 24 years old. I mean, I'm 18 and you're 24. Now, I mean, you're very interested in my thought process because it's different from other dudes. Now, I mean, now you think about another dude that's like, oh, I'll give you some flowers. I'll sing a song for you every time you need a song sang. And if you cry, come here, I'll hold you. Nothing's wrong with those things, but you got to have a balance. You got to have a balance that I'm not going to do that all the time. Now, I mean, but if that dude was doing the same things, like, damn, I'll be losing my train of thought because this damn food is so good. But anyways, to that same dude, she's not going to be so worried about his train of thought because it's almost like she already knows. Like, all right, you're into me. Okay, all right. Just like everybody else. But being that it's like, I don't really go for BS. It's like, but why? And now I got you interested. Proves my point.
Okay? But watch this. This really going to probably frustrate you right here. Before I go on, she literally just gave y'all the secrets, guys. Everything I've been saying, she just gave y'all the secret. She said if you have a girl, you say, hey, let's go back to the crib, and she think that you trying to do something, and you literally just turn on the video game, start playing a video game, she's like, dang, you actually did all this, and then you didn't even want to do. It's gonna make her fiend for you. And even when she's fiending for you, I would suggest that at that moment, don't give her what she wants. Just like, nah, I'm good.
That's a fact. I mean, I ain't mad at it. Me, I'm not a video game person, so like, bringing a shorty in my crib to turn on the game is like a real stretch for me. But as far as like acting tied up on some business stuff on my laptop, not me creating content or something, like, okay, yeah, I get it. It's all teasing her. Now, I mean, women like to chase too. Women are so used to being chased that they want to chase too. Now, I mean, they want to feel like their man is at a different level than other dudes. Now, I mean, so you can't just give it up easy. Like, now, I mean, I'm telling you, people are going to tell you, especially women are going to tell you, no, that's not true. You know, I don't. But when you really sit down and look at it, and women, I want y'all to comment below. You like to chase a little bit. Now, I mean, you don't like a man to come off too easy. You like him to chase you, and you chase him. Now, I mean, like, in a healthy way. Now, I mean, a healthy balance, but nothing like, here's some flowers, here's the Temptations, boombox at your door. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah. But, and if y'all like that, y'all would have been in relationships, because there's 1,000 dudes in y'all DMs that's willing to do that. Now, I mean, it's just facts. In the perfect world, it wouldn't be like that. The people that's holding the boombox outside the window, they would be winning. Know what I mean? They would be doing good. That's why they always say the nice guy finished last. Because there's too many people willing to be nice guys. There's nothing wrong with being a nice guy. Don't get me wrong, all right? But you got to have a balance of I'm not somebody you could play with, and I'm going to give you some flowers when I feel like, you deserve it. You know what I mean? It's a balance. You got to have that balance. Can't be one all the time or the other all the time. I mean, you just can't.
Unless you really feeling for it, then you give it to her. You know what I'm saying? But it's for married folk, I guess. It's for married folk.
The one thing I love to do more than anything in the world is to make a man feel less than. You gotta crush that ego.
She said the one thing she likes to do more than anything is make the man feel less than. If you didn't hear what she said, 'cause I know she got like a little accent.
The one thing I
listen
love
to what
do
she's
more than
saying.
anything in the world
What?
is to make a man feel less than. You gotta crush that ego. So whenever I'm around him, I sniff the air, especially if I'm in his room or like I'm in his car, and I say, "What is that smell?" And I just look so disgusted. And he's like, "I don't know, like I didn't fart, nothing." And you just say, "Never mind." Every time, he'll never feel like he smells good.
All right, so now let me talk towards that. That is the exact reason why. So being that she's willing to play that game with making you feel like you don't smell good, so you're uncomfortable in the situation. It's kind of just like the other dating videos that I did. When the girl, first thing she would say is, "You seem nervous." It's like a play on her being on a higher level than you, instead of you feeling like, oh, you got her, or you're on the big chair. Know what I mean? She's gonna make you feel less than, so she's higher. Know what I mean? In this conversation, in this interaction, in this relationship. That's why it's so important, fellas, for y'all to know yourself. Know what I mean? I know that I don't stink. Know what I mean? Like, I'm very serious about my hygiene. Know what I mean? I take probably 2 showers a day. I brush my teeth 3 times a day. Know what I mean? I wear cologne. My clothes is clean. Know what I mean? I wear deodorant. Know what I mean? And I always got some gum or Listerine close by. Know what I mean? So I don't play about hygiene at all. So if a girl was to try to play me on something like that, like something around here stink, I joke like, "What, you farted or something?" Like, I flip it back on her. Like, yeah, I smelled the same thing when you walked in. Now, I mean, since you want to be funny, but I know that's not me. Like, and don't trip out. Like, wait, no, I don't stink. Like, know what I mean? Like, don't, like, play it off. Like, on something smooth, like, all right, she's trying to be funny, but I know that ain't me. It's when you get offensive that now her little game worked. Know what I mean? Or you start, like, nah. Like, I mean, like, do, like, a little, check. Like, be honest with yourself. Know what I mean? If you fresh out of a basketball game and you took the shorts off, you just dropped them. Like, all right, yeah, brother, it's probably you. But other than that, know what I mean? If you know yourself, you smell good, you dapper down. Know what I mean? Don't let nobody play with your confidence like that. Know what I mean? That ain't nothing but touring with your ego. Yeah, just be careful for that.
The games they play.
That's a game.
Change his name in your phone as Little Man. It doesn't matter if he's 6'6", 6'7". His name is Little Man, with like the standing emoji too, like, And I also love to go and like grab niggas' titties and their ass. Not just their ass, their titties and their ass. That way they feel like the baddest bitch in the room at all times. And lastly, this is the kicker. You compliment, after y'all do whatever y'all do, you compliment, the experience and say, "I'm just so happy it's not big." Because sometimes when it's big, it hurts. And I like getting fingered more anyways, It feels more pleasurable, more personal when it's smaller.
Yo, women are funny, Women are funny. Yeah, I would say something to that, but I'll probably get demonetized. We ain't gonna say them.
Honestly, guys, I don't even have to provide much commentary on this video because she pretty much just told on. This is how a lot of women think, especially the ones who are actually very, very attractive. Right. It's those type of women is the reason why relationships don't really work. Is because a lot of women have mindsets just like that, bro.
That's a fact.
So many.
A lot of attractive women, like especially modern day women, like to play these kind of games. Not gonna lie. I'm not even going to sit and sell no dreams. That's a lot of really attractive women Now, I mean, they understand this game right here to be played. So it's either you on this side of the field or that side. People aren't trying to be equally yoked anymore. It's like somebody has to be at the top. We can't both be at the top. So it's like, to what she just said, she's going to make a man feel less than so she can remain up there. Now, I mean, your job is to be confident enough to know that although she's having a battle with herself on where she lies on the totem pole, whether she's beneath you or above you, you know where you stand. You're up there regardless. Now, I mean, it's just up to her to go through this whole clown act. Now, I mean, say her little comments, say her commentary or whatever, to figure out whether or not she's on your level or she's beneath you. Now, I mean, that's on her to figure out. You feel me? So, all these games right here, yo, fellas, this is exactly why you got to know yourself. Because if you're dealing with the wrong girl, she'll mess up your perception on you because you're letting the wrong person judge you. You letting somebody with a toxic mind that's really just trying to play with you because they don't want you to feel like, oh, you're too good for them. That, like, I know women like that too. Like, oh, I don't want him to feel like he's too good in the bed because then he's going to try to go give it to somebody else. Like, that's ridiculous to me. Now, I mean, like, that means that you're insecure. But that kind of woman, she'll have comments like, oh, you know, you're not good at this, you're not good at that, or whatever. And a dude will run with it and be like, I need to work on it, or whatever. When all the while, nah, shorty you was with, bro. She had that toxic mindset or whatever, and she was playing with you. Now, I mean, fellas, you gotta be careful for that. Now, I mean, that's why it is so important for men and women to know their self and be comfortable within your own skin, because people will judge you differently. So always being on a limb where you're waiting for somebody else's judgment to validate whether or not you're good at anything it is in life, whether it is you look good, whether it is you act right, you talk right, whatever it may be, you're smart, anything. Now, I mean, everybody's going to judge your intelligence, your looks, or everything I just listed differently. Now, I mean, so if somebody doesn't like it, but you know that this is truly you and they don't accept it, find somebody else. That's my philosophy. Hey, man, I'm going to let my man finish out whatever words he got left with 1:11 left in this video, and then we're going to close this out.
Women have mindsets just like that. They like to play games. It's fun to them because, like I said, women like emotional variety. They get bored with the same thing. So what do women do? They just create these things, these ways to make life interesting for them. Even if it's at your despair, they create these situations to disrupt some things just to make life fun for themselves. Yo, it's not us, guys. It's them. Now you have a few.
Now, let me just say this, too, because I say this in all my videos. This is not all women. It is the vast majority, but this is not all women. It is a lot of the women that y'all see that are IG models, but it is not all women. I just need to make that disclaimer, because I know y'all dudes, y'all going to be out here like, man, F these girls, da-da-da-da. Like, nah, I ain't saying all that. I'm just saying. It is a cold world. You got to pay attention to the signs.
You men, of course, like the players and stuff like that who understand the game and they kind of messing up for women and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's the women, y'all. The modern day women. Not all women. You know what I'm saying? It's the modern day women. And for some reason, that's the majority of women that we actually have out here to choose. I'm thankful I'm married to a woman of God who just loves to really. Shout
out to you,
she's
brother.
She's the total opposite of that, and I'm thankful to God. But I prayed for that for years.
Man,
so,
rare.
I thank God for giving me that. For you guys, y'all need to pray too, cause yeah,
cold world, baby. But yeah, man, look, I think he was wrapping it up. Hey, man, what he's saying is true. What I'm gonna tell y'all right now is, it's the grass is not always green on the other side. If you got a girl that is down for you, bro, that makes your life easier, bro. Now, I mean, you could have fun with her, but just because she don't look like, let's just say, whatever girl you see on Instagram or whatever that you fantasize about, let me tell you something. Your fantasies can get your ass in trouble. Your fantasies can make you lose something that is a dime a dozen. Know what I mean, you can only find that one time in your life. A lot of OGs will tell you that you only find the one maybe twice. Know what I mean, if you mess up both of those times, it's OV for you. Know what I mean, you just gonna have to settle. You feel me? So I'm tell you right now, the grass is not always green on the other side, and this world is just getting colder and more shallow. All right, things is not genuine no more. Everything is what can you do for me, and what have you done for me lately? Hey man, it's your boy Ty Boogie. Until next time, make sure you subscribe to the Ty Boogie podcast, the Boogie Down. You feel me? I'm out of here, man.